combos.
Screw whatever you're saying. The best thing is he has the Ocarina of Time sound effects.
Tell
like
him.
when you teeter, he goes, whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like all that stuff.
Yeah, you get to feel like you're in the 90s again with these sound effects in Young Link.
He also, to me, has the most disrespectful taunt in the game. He will drink a bottle of milk on you, dude. That's lawn milk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the reasons that I'd play Young Link. If I
There you go.
He's honestly one of those characters where if my opponent picks Young Link, sometimes I have an existential moment where I think, Young Link is in this game. In fact, I could have picked him every time I sat down on the TV, and it's never crossed my mind once to do so.
You know, there's something canon wrong with this Young Link, though. He has the fire arrows, so it's Majora, but his hook shot is the Ocarina one. But Young Link can't hold the hook shot in Ocarina. So that's the only thing, man. They should have given him a normal grab or the gold hook shot for Majora.
A slingshot could be cool.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Because the bow's pretty lame. I'm going to be honest, it's not a cool move. What if you had the slingshot? That'd be like sick.
Slingshot would
and
be
you could
awesome.
like aim it up and down a little bit too.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Rocket just a little bit.
On a tear lately.
Yeah, I guess he's doing real well recently. I actually just hung out with him for the first time last night.
Let's go.
It says SSJ. I think he's at least soft sponsored by my sponsor, Rectangle Corner.
Oh, I thought you were just going
rectanglecorner.com.
Super Saiyan, you know?
Yeah, I thought it looks like it. I don't know. But he definitely stayed in our room as in our sponsor chat.
Cool.
So rectanglecorner.com for cool rectangles like he plays on. I'll be interested to see if it looks like he has some box BS for Young Link.
Yeah.
I don't really imagine that he will.
If it is, he might have invented it. You know what I mean?
Definitely and just to be on the come up with a character that nobody's been on the come up with ever, like as far as a main.
Yeah.
That's quite something. This game's very old.
6-0 Kadoran is ridiculous.
Like,
no matter who you are, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and he's beaten Spark. I think he beat Ben. Like, Sheikah's not a good match for Young Link.
No. This would be interesting.
He beat SFOT. Look at Hungrybox though.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Hungrybox is ready to whoop a Young Link right now.
Well, H-Box just won Genesis, right? So maybe he's trying to start the new #1 era, right?
That's true.
Maybe he sees the future. And he's sees the possibility, and he's like, you know what? If I just go really hard this tournament, like maybe I'll be two #1s in a row. So Cody is here though. Cody is here in winners, which is usually a struggle for H-Box. He could do it. It's more likely than Zane. Zane's here too, which is like actually last Battle of BC. That was the craziest set, the craziest thrashing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Zane obliterated him
Coming
in
out
like
the gate strong, by the way, here for Rocket. Right away, pressuring, kind of getting there. Is that rest?
Ooh,
Oh, not
misses
quite.
it.
Let's see what
Nod his
punish
head.
you get as Young
Ready.
Link. Probably
Yep.
not a huge one. Okay, 20. That's something. 25. You know, Young Link, an attrition character, you're probably happy to get 25 in general.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
couldn't like
Rock is
charge
the
a
lead
smash
right
attack
now.
or anything.
Slightly.
Okay. See, nice movement read by Hungrybox. Getting right in there right away. Not letting Rocket like set up an easy zone.
Yeah, I want to see the up air versus the down air.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure Rocket knows it because that was 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And staying in the rectangle corner room with us was also Cubs, who is a pup player from Arizona.
Okay, so he has warm up.
I saw them playing quite a bit. I did not call next on the setup for obvious reasons.
Yeah. You wanted Rocket to be as prepared as possible. Totally understandable.
No, because they were puffing Young Link.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, you didn't want to play them.
What are you talking about, bro?
I feel you. Yeah, the only pup I want to play is Fire Pup 12, brother.
Yeah, shout out to Akil. Okay, yeah, so, you know, looking competitive here, but Young Link, this percent might not be as close to a kill as you're used to seeing against Puff. Also, the narrative that Puff dies early is fictitious. A lot of matchups, you know, she'll just recover when you hit her with a hit. So even though, you know, she might die to the blast zone early, she doesn't die by getting hit off stage early necessarily.
Exactly.
Unless she dies to a blast zone.
Yeah, she has to be at the percent, right? Like.
Right, yeah, the threshold percent.
Okay, ooh, the drill turnaround grab was real nice.
Okay, a little edge dash there.
Okay, Hungrybox keeping it close. He's like closing in, like smells blood in the water.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what Rocket is going to try to go for here. Like, especially if he doesn't have a bomb. Like, how's he going to actually try to find a kill? Like, Nair won't be a kill. Back air definitely won't. How can he set up air or down air?
Ooh, that up B doesn't get to the ledge. Oh, but the bomb blows up, and
but
he still dies.
A little kamikaze there.
Yep. H-Box kind of putting out a statement like, hey, bro, I know you just did some stuff, but I'm Hungrybox, so
yeah,
it's a little different on this side. Kadoran's good, but come on, man.
Rocket, you know, he knows that this, if he has a chance, it will be a long set no matter what. There's no way he's going to fall apart based on being behind or even losing a game. Yeah,
it's
ouch.
vicious right now. HBox really not phased by the Young Link right
Wow,
now.
doesn't get a kill off of that, even though he died to the blast zone, the far blast zone, though.
HBox also probably one of the only people in the world who has actually put a lot of thought into how to beat Young Link, right? That's another aspect of the set I haven't considered.
Yeah, well,
because there was a time where he's probably like, okay, Armada got me that one time. Like during that period, he probably thought a lot about it. So
I think it's definitely fair to say, like, Rocket has played hundreds or thousands of hours against Puff.
Yeah, HBox played like
probably
20.
played like 20, 30, 40.
For
But
sure.
on the other hand, a lot of times mid-tiers, low tiers, they're not rocket science. What makes them lower or mid-tiers is their lack of options.
Yeah,
so
true.
like if you figure out the 2 to 4 strong options that they're going to use a lot and just keep those in the front of your mind, you can usually rely on your fundamentals otherwise.
Yeah.
And maybe 1 to 3 gimmicks. I don't think Young Link has a whole lot of like gimmicks to find kills here, so it's not even as worrisome as like playing against a Doc as Fox where you get caped or
it's a
or
lot of
chain
projectile
grab.
stuff, Z-drop bomb stuff.
And you get plenty of time to figure that out in
the
real
regrab.
time, as far as like if you've taken a mental note to lock in and remember your mental note and implement it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, nice spacing there, a little bit greedy from Rocket,
All
trying to come to center with there.
Yeah, the reverse fair. Yeah,
So-
HBox been doing those cleanly lately, last couple of years.
Yeah, I hope that nair at the end from Rocket wasn't a sign that he has no idea what he's doing, because just trying to like slowly drift to center with that nair is very unlikely to work against a top player. But he was so far behind. I think he's probably whatever. Okay, goes to the next game really quickly. I like to see when the loser takes a little bit more time to compose themselves and remind themselves of a game plan. We'll see though.
He went right back into it. He's like, let's
it
go
was
SC.
really fast.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a close game either.
He needs to do the Wizzy or the J-Mig. Take a second, breathe.
It feels actually like when Rocket has freedom of movement and can kind of get in there neutral, he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's gaming right now.
But once he's not having the freedom of movement, it felt like he was doing really poorly last game. So let's see if that continues to be the story.
Shield.
Also, we didn't see a single like real kill setup last game. He didn't find a kill readily.
What can he really do, dude?
I mean, yeah, it
Like
used to
up
be
air
like
eventually?
it used to be bomb into down air. I think was the kill setup.
There it is.
Or
missed
bomb,
fair.
Bomb to up air or whatever. But
reverse snare, down smash. Doesn't quite poke the shield.
yeah, it can be a good poke, but I don't know about on the backside when you're that close.
Yeah.
Also, the shield stun is not that much, so gotta be careful. With that close, maybe you get rested out of shield. That's it. It's not a huge end lag either.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah,
nice
good
grab.
from Hungrybox.
Sometimes Puff is actually pretty threatening with tomahawks at close range because her back air is really impressive. Okay.
Okay, pulls the bomb. Another thing, anytime I'm playing against Link or Young Link, I always try and read the bomb pulls. Like, he doesn't have a bomb, he's going to want one, and then when he pulls it, he has a little window of opportunity for you to smack him in the cheek.
And that's for sure one of the reasons why historically Puff, may have had a harder time against Young Link, because she can't have that burst movement to get in there to deter it. Still, if Rocket's playing in a close dash dance like that, he'll have to back off to pull it.
There it is. Rocket's got a
clean
lead.
opening there, or just a nicely spaced fair. Let's see. Oh no, I think he needs to milk this lead.
Oh, we got a little extra damage. He's still alive.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Also, note that Young Link's grapple is the worst grapple in the game. The range is just so short compared to the other ones.
Okay, so
It's like half as much as Samus.
It's got to be a little quicker than Samus's, though, right?
I think the startup's a little bit quicker, but
it's
still,
not worth it to reduce the length.
Yeah, the reach is just so poor that it doesn't give you a great mix-up. It's better just to protect yourself with the up B hitbox.
Fair enough. It's the hook shot, not the long shot. I understand.
Indeed. Titus, a Ocarina of Time randomizer player. By the way.
I do randos. Yeah, they're fun. Man. Love that game, bro.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Comes back down with an air from disadvantage. Manages to work out for a second, but let's see if he can still live here. Okay, gets ledge. Nice ledge dash. Easy.
Okay. Oh, there's the bomb. Gets a ledge. Ooh, right off the ledge, right away with an air.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Power shield upwards.
Hungrybox not really getting any corner trapping going here on this stage. Not sure how legit that is in general, but as a floaty, as a puff, you definitely are trying to get that.
Yeah.
Leverage your disjoint.
Okay. He's like walking through a minefield right now. Minesweeper. Man, I can't afford any games. I just got Windows. I play Minesweeper for 12 hours. Hardest difficulty,
Oh,
bro.
there's that, short hook shot right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that a kill? Nope. Nope, it's not. Even with really bad
It's gonna
DI.
take some time. But Rocket is a patient man, dude. He's like, all right, every set I play is gonna be 25 minutes.
When you pick a character like this,
Yeah.
You're having fun doing this.
Signing up
You
for
wouldn't
it.
pick this character
Nope.
unless you're okay,
Great
nice
recovery.
air dodge,
Yeah, air dodge into
Okay,
the
showing
center.
the utility there of the hook shot. Despite me, saying it might lack utility sometimes.
Ooh, yeah,
projectile
calling out. So the
punish.
boomerang, even when you throw the boomerang, you're pretty vulnerable. H-Box just going over top
He
of it.
didn't have a
smoking
whole
him.
lot of stage there, so he didn't want to retreat with a jumping boomerang. But like, he just ended up being at one aerial length away from H-Box.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't work out great. Hungrybox.
Ooh, just caught that,
okay,
chucked
yeah.
it right back at him like a Pokeball, bro. What's going on here? We got the rogue Puff catching stuff. I didn't know she could do that. Got weird little arms.
Okay, there we see a boomerang conversion.
Yep.
Even game, note timeout pace right now. Don't think it'll come to that, but okay.
Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even poke.
Okay,
Oh, hold
okay.
down.
Little double jump there after the back air, like,
Yeah.
keeping
Ooh,
himself
power
mobile.
shield Z-drop. What is going on?
Pretty even.
We seen some pretty good, like, wild melee today.
Okay, turns around after getting hit by the bomb.
Oh, the up B saves him. Okay.
Okay,
Hits him
okay.
into the up air.
That's a lot of percent.
The dash is nice. Throws the bomb to the right, nares to the left.
It's like a slow needle turnaround.
Yeah.
Weaving around the projectiles well.
Okay, how's he get back here? Does he ledge dash? No, just
no,
regular get
yeah.
up, hold shield till the
Good
bomb
timing
explodes
read.
on him. Yeah, but he's way
Okay,
off
Rocket
stage
said something
now.
to himself.
That drift on Young Link's up is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the very startup of it can definitely catch you. It can be really hard to space around.
Okay. All right, he throws that boomerang off the ground.
Okay, if Hungrybox gets like 2 more hits here, I think he's probably got it. This is, you've seen the attrition all game.
Yeah, then I reckon we'll go back here too to FD, right?
Yeah. Okay. I do feel like Rocket is having a pretty good sense for the trajectories he's trying to cover. Yeah. So you can see right there, like, he was putting his projectiles in a way that controlled Hungrybox's trajectories that he was weaving around to try to trap him into a disadvantageous position.
Here we are, dude. Last stock. Slight lead for Hungrybox, but it matters in this matchup for sure, right? 22 is a decent amount.
Hungrybox hasn't died at double-digit percents once this set.
No.
Like, not to mention he can find quicker kills sometimes.
Ooh, the fair actually going through that boomerang.
Yeah. Little empty boomerang there from Rocket. He'll have to be cautious if he throws it too early to not hit it out.
Ooh,
That's
he read the roll with the throw?
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe he just tossed it, but it worked out that way.
The boomerang especially can lead to quite a lot of percent.
Yep.
Especially if you get hit by like the hand when you're approaching. That can be real bad. Nice little waveland back. Oh yeah, setting up a little wall
There's
here.
a lot going on.
It doesn't have a lot of space to keep the wall going though, so he'll have to advance a little. So yeah, he got caught there once he was a little bit cornered.
Yeah.
Trying to keep the projectile wall going.
Yeah, he found the inside track. They're both kind of vying for center stage, but Rocket fading back out. Hungrybox
gets hit by his
bursting
own
into the
little
corner. Ooh, that F tilt. Got shielded, but I like the idea.
Okay, yeah. Pulling projectiles, not trying to let Hungrybox in too easily, but gets caught with a shield poke there on the drill.
Gotta go to ledge
shield's
there.
kind of small.
Okay.
Has a chance, but it's going to be hard.
that's it.
Oh,
Wow.
probably tech block himself on the first
What's he yelling
on the
about?
first fair.
He's up. Let's go, H-Box. Let him know. Let him know. He's just annoyed. I think he's annoyed with the gameplay he has to play, I guess. I don't know.
As we cut away from Hungrybox to Rocket there, Hungrybox was definitely talking to himself and psyching himself up more there too.
Okay, word. Whatever you got to do.
All right. Yeah, Rocket not looking perturbed. On the other hand, I think he probably knows he needed to win that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
You can see that it's a competitive set, but it's not like Hungrybox is falling behind in the set at any point.
No, this is like... This is rough. This is pushing the boulder up the mountain. This is quite the substantial boulder you'd have to push to get there, dude.
You know, that was probably Rocket's chance, right? It happens so often too. When, like you're under counter pick, it's really close. Maybe if you win it, you can turn it into a set. Maybe not. But when you lose it, it's pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty much over. I feel like Rocket's like the bride in Kill Bill in the casket, like trying to I need to see a flashback with a martial arts master to believe that Rocket can make this comeback and punch his way out of the coffin.
A little gif with Cubs as the coffin or something.
Yeah, there you go. There's just no way, right? Surely.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, that's Melee for you.
Again, though, getting stage spiked. So probably got to be a little bit more cautious about when he presses the trigger.
Yep.
Okay, that's actually a low percent kill right there, 100%. Yeah.
Does he drop save him, though?
Oh, nice. Yeah, not getting arrested there, but is that going to be it?
Oh, there it is. He gets one. And the star KO. Very, very important at this point in the...
Yeah,
that's vicious.
Yeah, it's just going to be so hard for him to get the requisite percent to close the gap.
It's a lot of work he's got to do. He's got a 15-hour shift ahead of him right now, bro.
Well, he picked Young Link, so that's what he likes.
Him.
That's what he likes.
The game starts with the character
going
select
for an Aklo's error there.
Yeah, shout out Aklo. Oh, a bear.
Okay, no, this won't be a rest, but
fair.
it could be a lot. Oh, okay, the bomb kind of helping.
Yeah.
Still so much percent.
Okay, some drills going on. All right. Rolling out. Shout out to Mommy Tumbles. He comes by, he's like, yeah, I got 10 rollout kills in bracket.
Hungrybox loves when he gets the excuse to roll out.
Yeah, it's just a funny move, dude.
You know, I've been hit by it in, bracket against Hungrybox at a major.
Yo, he was hanging out there.
People get pretty hype.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
There's a rollout. I'm sure it gets him hyped too.
Yeah, it's a cool move. I get it.
It's just that it's the dominant free-for-all move in casuals, so if you're at the pro level and you bust it out, yeah, gotta do it. All right, let's see. Okay, Rocket on his, his last winner's stock here.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, this is winners, dude.
Yeah,
like,
so Rocket, he's still in the bracket.
Yeah.
So that much more reason to try to dig deep and lock in, because he wants to play every sock his best, right?
It's also for the experience, right? Like experience on the stage, right?
Yeah.
Playing that all adds up over time.
The adaptations he can bring out for the match in the future, the ability to recognize the flow of a match and try to play
every
to
match
it.
is like a stepping stone to maybe winning a tournament, but it's also practice at the same time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Practice for your next match too.
Yeah,
even if it's just mental too, because the interactions probably won't play out this way in the next match, regardless of who he plays. But trying to lock in, trying to look for solutions in the moment.
Absolutely.
It's just about focus.
Make sure your mind is all stretched out, ready to go. Right.
Okay, so. He is definitely trying to still play somewhat aggressively from behind. He's not trying to outweight Hungrybox.
Young Link hack stash? Is that what that was? That was
I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Okay, doesn't quite catch him there. I think up here wouldn't have killed for another, 15%.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's a ledge, yeah.
He doesn't get the tech there, but it doesn't matter. I think he's just taking one more side. I feel it.
Z drop, okay. Gets out the way. It feels like a foregone conclusion, but...
Hungrybox doing a good job here, taking stage just by jumping above Rocket here.
Yep.
Not getting himself in the corner and not challenging from low. Again, doing a good job, making Rocket have to alter his trajectory of projectiles. All right, that'll do it.
Okay, and H-Box, he goes pop off mid-set, so he's just casual now. Let's go. Well played. Good job, H-Box.
He didn't have another nice pop off.
Yeah.
I thought he'd have a double.
Yeah.